team, but he was a huge help with the team, and he worked really well with the kids and myself. So first we have Landon Brunston, who is at baseball. Treyla Bueno, who was unable to make it. Next we have John Cruz. Yixin Cruz. Sophia Cortez. Adrian Garcia. Krista Garza. Michael Griggs. Adam Longoria. John Perez. Aiden Rodriguez. Mary Rodriguez. Colin Tismelis. Jordan Silva. And our managers, David Bolano, Gabriel Flores, and Hayden Trejo, who is not present. Thank you.
We'd like to recognize these students and these coaching staff. Again, as mentioned by Coach Cisneros, this is the first year that LSISD participated in unified sports, and they represented the district amazingly well. Every time they played with pride, they played as a team, and they supported each other with every pass and with every dribble. I was moved every time I saw them play, and thank you to the community for being out there to support them. Another thing that we want to do with this group of individuals is give them an LSISD challenge coin, because for the first time ever, they put LSISD on the map. UIL was wanting us to win. So awesome job. Again, thank you to Coach Cisneros, Coach Castellanos for taking this initiative and building it up and making us all very proud. We're excited to see what track and field brings, and next year we're moving even further down the line with basketball, right guys? Now, I invite Mr. Perez and Mexico Perez to the podium to recognize our Regional 14 All-Region Mariachi and Texas UIL state-rated group.
Mr. Bennett, Board President, conveners, superintendent of schools, Board of Trustees, distinguished guests, parents, thank you very much. And Mr. Bennett, Director of Fine Arts here at Alice ISD, and it's a great pleasure that today we recognize our Alice High School mariachi group on their accomplishments with their region auditions and their state competition. So at this time, I call to the podium our teachers for mariachi, Mr. Juan C. Gonzalez and Mr. Jose Benavides.
Hello everyone, just want to say that we competed at the state UIL Mariachi contest where we, for the first time in Alice history, and where we received an excellent rating. We also have up next upcoming, our next competition is the Texas Mariachi Directors Association Mariachi State Festival, which will be in Somerset. This will be on the 29th, so we're looking forward to that one as well. So when I call these students, some of these are our region students, and some of these are the ones that competed in the state contest. So Alyssa Arellano, Julissa Cortez could not make it. Alexis Farias, Uriah Flores, Enrique Garcia IV, Joshua Garcia, Madeline Garcia could not make it. Nicholas Garcia, Eduardo Hernandez Lopez, Danielle Mallet is out of the tennis tournament right now. Could not make it. Valeria Marquez, sorry, she could also make it. Isaiah Pice, Gabriel Ramos II, Daniel Rosales, Noah Rosenbaum, Joseph Silva could not make it. Sierra Solis, Micah Torres could not make it. Thank you very much, and look forward to our next competition. Thank you all so much.
you very much, Mr. Trevino. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call Mrs. Michelle Martin, our LSI's new dance coach, struggle coach, to the podium for the recognition of our EA All-State Dance Team. Ms. Martin.
It is with great pride that we recognize an outstanding dancer who has earned the prestigious honor in the Texas dance community. Through dedication, perseverance, and exceptional talent, she has been selected as a member of the 2025 TEA All-State Dance Team, the second dancer in our district's history to be a part of the All-State team. Gabrielle got to work with the famous Terrell Mitchell and 237 other dancers across the state of Texas. Gabrielle's hard work, passion, and commitment to her craft have not only set her apart, but also made her an incredible representative of our team, school, and district. This achievement is a testament to her dedication and love for dance, and we are beyond proud to celebrate this moment with her. Gabrielle Love.
Excellent, thank you. Congratulations again, Ms. Wright. Now we would like to recognize our regional and state qualifying swimmers. So I invite Savannah Albiar to the podium.
Good evening, everybody. I would like to invite our assistant coach, Coach Darcy Williams. Thank you again, everybody, for coming. We would just like to give you guys road heads up for our team, our region, and state qualifiers. It was a long 6 months of hard work. It was a lot of commitment that was needed, a lot of sports that was split, and just everything that they worked for, they reached. And it was a long time coming, and a lot of them have seen the state level and are already making goals for next year. So we look forward to next year with bigger and better goals, better times. So I would like to start with our regional qualifier and only senior, so we return with a pretty good team, Jay Garcia. Our freshman, Mia Rivagava, our regional qualifier. Another freshman returning, regional qualifier to Paul Smith. Aliana Trigo that could not make it tonight. Regional qualifier Michaela Alonso. And regional qualifier Isela Polio. We have a pretty good boys team coming up as seniors. They're all juniors this year. A regional qualifier, and this is his third time appearance at state, Jason Molina. Region and state qualifier, first year with us, and he came to our team ready to go, been perfect. Aiden Galvan. Region and three-time state qualifier, Wesley McIntyre. Region and state qualifier, JoJo Salinas. guys goes unnoticed. I'm proud of you guys, and I look forward to having next year with you guys. And Jay, we will miss you. We'll always remember a lot of things from you, but guys, the hard work goes unnoticed, and next year we come back bigger and better. Congratulations.
Thank you, Coach. On the arm, we know that the standards are high now for swim. Every year we need to get to state. Next, we want to recognize our diagnosticians in the district. They have a difficult job of testing students on a daily basis almost in order for us to be able to provide the best services for our students. So I invite, oh, I'm so sorry, did I miss it? Sorry. Coach Santos, don't shoot me, because I went to your games. How can I not know how great our girls did? I just wanted to say the best for last, you know? So we're going to hear something for the varsity girls basketball team.
Hi, good evening. Thank you for having us here. I'm Coach Santos. My assistant coaches, Coach Valdez and Coach Cisneros. Coach Olivares is out with tennis, so he can be here today. At this time, I would like to introduce our 2024-2025 Lady Coyotes. These young ladies are a special group who worked so hard and proved so many wrong. We finished third in the 5A district. They were by-district champs, area champs, and regional semi-finalists. It had been 20 years since our Lady Cow program made it to the Sweet 16. At this time, let me introduce our girls. Number 10, sophomore Alizea Martinez. She also received second team All-District. Number 11, sophomore Isabella Vasquez, All-District Honorable Mention, All-Academic. Oh, junior, sorry. Alizea is a junior. Number 12, senior Mireya Leja, first team All-District and All-Academic. Number 14, senior Ana Paula Teixeira, first team All-District, All-Academic. Number 15, senior Leanna Garcia, All-Academic. Number 20, sophomore Emilia Valadez, All-Academic. Number 22, senior Kaylin Cervantes, All-District Co-Offensive MVP, TABC, All-Region. Number 23, junior Zaymarie Cepeda Aliaga, All-Academic. Number 25, sophomore Alexa Godinez, second team All-District, All-Academic. Number 30, junior Nayeli Rodriguez. Number 34, freshman Caitlin Eras. Freshman Madison Padron, who couldn't make it today. Freshman Millie Peña. Freshman Kendra Brunella. Freshman Jalen Wendell, who is out with FFA. And at this time, we would also like to recognize our team high boy, Gabriel Flores. This is your 2024 Lady Power Basketball Team. 2024-2025.
Thank you again, Coach. It was a wonderful season, and they fought hard every game. So thank you for your motivation as well as that of your colleagues. Okay, now, Dr. Mendieta, you can have the floor. And we recognize our educational diagnosticians for their work with our students on a daily basis. We know that it's not an easy task, but they make it look pretty easy.
Good evening, Dr. Covino, members of the board, community. So March the 2nd through the 8th is National Educational Diagnostician Week. It's a week where we honor and recognize the hard work and dedication of our educational diagnosticians. So they are, invaluable in helping our students be successful, from assessing student needs, collaborating with teachers and parents, and advocating for our students to make sure they are successful. So at this time, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge and express my sincere appreciation for the hard work and dedication that they provide to our students. We have two that are not in attendance, but we do have Mr. Frank Estrella. And Samantha Hatton.
And next we invite to the podium Dr. Nadia Moreno. We will be recognizing our social workers. We know that they have a very unique job as well in working with our families and our communities as well as our students. So I'd like to invite her to the podium to recognize our social workers.
So as some of you may know, this month is National Social Work Month, and it's my honor to recognize these amazing people who continuously go above and beyond. They do countless home visits
Dr. Moreno.
We also would like to recognize our very own Nadia Lynn. She can give herself a certificate. Ms. Moreno.
Thank you, Dr. Moreno, and your staff for always helping us with every crisis that the district may face. So thank you very much. Next, we have our March academic update, and tonight we invite Monica Garcia, principal of Noonan Elementary, to present how Noonan Elementary is on the road to success.
Good evening, Dr. Trevino and members of the board, audience. Thank you for having us today. So I'd like to start by introducing my new admin team. We have Dr. Julie Bridges and Dr. Carrie Wright in the audience. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you. So, just a little information about Noonan. Our current enrollment is 536. Our EcoDisc has increased to over 90% this year, so that's a little different from last year. We have 121 SPED students, including our adaptive units, our behavior unit students, and inclusion students as well. That's including speech. So we've gained 5 ESL students in the last month, so that's a little change in ours as well. And we have doubled our GTV population at Noonan this school year. So some STAR data, where we're at and where we're headed. So in 2024, you might remember we had some slight decreases at Noonan into 2024. So our teachers have set goals, and we have very targeted action plans in place for this school year. And so our action plans are in the areas of attendance, special populations because of our numbers, and our overall academic achievement. So obviously our academic success begins with attendance, and for us, we were at 93%, ended our school year last year, and our goal for this year is 94, and we are currently sitting at 94.3%. So we're currently a little over our goal, and just some snapshots of all of the things that we do to get students to school. Almost anything. On any given day, we celebrate so that students can be excited to come to school. For our special populations, because we do have a significant number of students in our special populations, we have very specific and targeted initiatives to meet our individual needs. So for special ed, really want to highlight that our inclusion teachers conduct after-school tutorials in addition to their general ed students, so they're getting double support in the areas as also they get inclusion when teachers go in with them. They are also setting goals for themselves for STAR. And for our ESL students, we are focusing on Summit K-12 as one of the programs that they work with, and it's really assisting in the language gaps that we have. We do have fluent Spanish speakers that have entered, so that program is really assisting, so I'm really grateful for it. Just some initiatives I'd like to highlight for academics in general. For RLA, we have Amplify support, so they are coming in and leading our teachers in lesson internalization and really learning the Amplify program. Something else that we've really worked on our ECR collaboration, and we've had some training with Mia Campos that's come in and really helped calibrate. At Noonan in particular, we had a high number of students who scored 0 at the initiatives that we have, but we also are really working on the multiplication initiative implemented by Dr. Trevino. We had Mike and Coach Castellano come test our students, and they really, really enjoyed it. So that was a big, students really enjoyed that piece and all of their feedback. They're excited for them to come back. For science, we've had implementation of memory tools and some direct support from master teacher, Mr. Gonzalez, that's come over and helped us and helped our teachers with memory tools. And weekly science collaboration meetings, we're really working on building capacity in all of our elementaries and to help support goals. So they are meeting weekly and collaborating between all campuses, since we only have one science teacher per elementary campus. And so that's really been a help for them to be able to get together and plan together. Just some campus-wide professional development that I'd like to highlight. We have had, in addition to our PLCs, which it was happened bi-weekly, and some of the PD, but some of the things that we definitely have is very data-specific PLCs. So anytime we have assessments, anytime we have benchmarks, it's really some of that targeted, looking at the data, what are the teams that the students are struggling with and working towards that. We've had campus-to-campus visits, so our teachers have visited other campuses to be able to observe some of the teaching strategies, and we've also hosted other teachers to come over to our campus and see some of the great things happening in some of those master teachers' classrooms. We've also had central office support. We've had Mia Campos, we've had Delina Finches, Roy Ortha, Dr. Garcia, and some of the different initiatives that we've had. They've come over and assisted in leading some of our facilitated planning sessions and in our PD. So that's been a big help this school year. So benchmark data, where we're at. So we've had increases from benchmark 1 to benchmark 2 in all content areas. We had one dip in 4th grade math, and in that we had 27 students who were within 5 questions of passing, so we're confident that with the next BISTAR, those students will be over on the passing side. For 5th grade, just a little highlight, our 5th grade RLA and our 5th grade science did score the highest in the district for benchmark 2, and they're within 8 points of their targeted for the end of the school year, so we're not going to for sure get there. In the other grade levels, we still have some ways to go, so what are some of the things that we're doing to make sure that this increase continues for the end of STAR? So we're doing STAR prep. We have STAR Blitz, which will be reviews in the next coming days, so our first is April 8th. So technically 17 days till test, but 16 days of instruction in which we really have to hit hard. So we have that review, that's called our STAR Blitz. We have a boot camp, we have some motivational speakers just to come and make sure that our students are confident. We want them to we don't want them to be scared, we want them to be confident and ready for those days. And we had our parent meeting as well to kind of make sure that parents are aware of some of the things they can help at home, especially the day before STAR, because we do have students that come in with some anxiety, and so we really worked on that this year as well. We are doing very targeted ECR and SCR. So one of the initiatives for this week will be providing feedback. Our own admin team will be looking at student work, grading it, and giving them our own feedback so they know that we were really pushing that. You can stop a student in the hallways and ask them, what's your goal? And they know, because we've been working really hard on knowing what their goal is. And obviously for us, it's improvement. You know, we want to increase from where they're at. So we're pushing growth. We're like, did you grow from the last one? Where are we at? And if not, then what teams do we need to work on? So they're really targeted in that, and the students can talk about that. And just some of the continued district support on video tracking and targeting those weak teams. So we're working a lot for tutorials, Saturday school, working on where the deficiencies are, and then making sure that they're there. So we're tracking how many days till STAR, so they know that, and then we track attendance by grade level. So it's always competition in each grade level to really give them some motivation. And we really need them here for these reviews, so it's important for us. Just some highlights from UNIN that we think it's important to share because they've happened pretty recently. We had 50% of our Alice ISD elementary the pillars of character, leadership, and service. So at Noonan, some things that we've really worked on, we have a percussion ensemble in which our music teacher does that after school. She works with some of our students, and some of those students were very excited because they made lambs percussion. So they came back and said thank you for that. They were really excited, but they help us. They do our PTO performances, our send-offs, when we have parades, when we have pep rallies, they perform. So we get to have our own drum line as well. So they do a great job, and they're really excited to come be a part of that. We have ACE ambassadors, and these students are some of our ACE students, and they lead almost any march, any parade. They are there to welcome visitors when they come in, and so they really work at just making sure they're so motivational and leaders on our campus, and so we really push in that leadership role. And student council. So student council has been, they've been very, very active. One of the, out of all of those things that they've done, they were the top rural school for Share Your Christmas, so they got to go to Channel 3, and they were on the news for being the top rural school for Share Your Christmas, so they were really excited about that. And we just really like to encourage our students to be able to share their gifts and talents and make our school a leader and give it back to our community. So our student council has worked very hard on that, and they have something going on almost every week, and they're always giving back to the community. So they've gotten recognized several times, and so I'm really proud of them. They've worked hard. And these things also make them want to come to school. So that's another piece. We really wanted to increase attendance, and we want our students to feel part of the school and want to be at school every day. So that's some of the things that we've worked on. And that's our goal for this year. Setting goals is the first step in turning invisible to visible. So I'd like to thank everybody for having us. I really want to send a special thank you to my staff because they have worked incredibly hard this school year. It's a team effort, and it takes every single one of us to reach our goals. Everybody, from our custodians up to our teachers and our staff, our admin staff, they have just worked so tremendously hard this school year. So we're ready to reach our goals, and we know we can do it. Thank you. Any questions?
I just want to say your vending machine for books is awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
very popular, very popular. So our students get coins for perfect attendance. They get coins to the vending machine for grit. So if they're student of the month for their classroom, they'll get those as well. So almost anything that we can do to encourage them, they are so excited to get that coin and put it in the book machine. So it's very positive.
Thank you, Ms. Garcia. We appreciate the work that's being done at Noonan, and we can't wait for the outcomes to show that the effort definitely is paying off. And next, I invite the team from the business office, HR department, and some of the curriculum as well, that will be talking about what we've been doing in order for us to continue to support our pillars of success, which are academics, leadership, service, and character. So I invite Dr. Moreno to the podium. I think she's speaking to you.
Good evening, Board President, members of the board, and Dr. Trevino. Tonight, we continue to shine a light on the Alice ISD crest, focusing on service and character, two values at the heart of everything we do. Service is about meeting the needs of our students, staff, and families, while character is about resilience, integrity, and compassion. Through mental health support, outreach, and essential resources, we model the pillars of character and service while ensuring that students and staff feel safe, supported, and empowered. Serving students through mental health support. Alice ISD is committed to fostering students' emotional well-being by continuing to provide 8 school social workers and 4 interns who support students' social and emotional growth. Gapple therapy, ensuring access to mental health support anytime, anywhere. Gapple monitoring service. This is where we're proactively identifying students in need of intervention. Community partnerships. Here we strengthen our ability to serve students and families. Crisis intervention, providing immediate care during difficult times. And trauma-informed care, creating a compassionate environment for students facing challenges. Through these services, we demonstrate character by addressing students' struggles with empathy and action. So moving on to DAEP, building character through support. Although we made an impact last year with weekly group sessions, this year we're focusing on one-on-one counseling. Mr. Maldonado, our social work coordinator, works closely with students to develop emotional regulation, coping skills, and academic focus. We are providing mentorship and support by utilizing our social work intern, who's actually a veteran, who serves as a role model, reinforcing positive decision-making. Home visits. By utilizing home visits, we're strengthening family connections and ensuring a holistic approach to student success. By offering individualized support, we instill character, helping students learn, grow, and build resilience. And next we'll look at community outreach. Service in action. Service extends beyond the classroom. Each month, we empower families through community support sessions focused on attendance and academic success. This is where we instill responsibility and commitment. Teen dating violence awareness, where we're promoting respect in relationships. Internet safety and digital responsibility. We encourage ethical online behavior. Bullying and cyberbullying prevention. We cultivate kindness and accountability. Mental health awareness, where we're strengthening emotional intelligence and well-being. And then connecting family to resources, ensuring no family stands alone. This outreach reinforces character by educating students and families to make informed, positive choices. Next, we have the Stronger Connections Grant. Alice ISD was awarded a 2-year, $1 million grant back in August 1st of 2024. This grant focuses solely on mental health. The supporting campuses include Alice High School, William Adams, and Science Elementary School. The Stronger Connections Grant enhances student well-being through character. With this grant, we have created Calming Corners, which helps teach students self-regulation and mindfulness. We have also purchased the Alongside app over at Alice High School in Lance, which encourages self-awareness and self-help skills. This grant provides additional opportunities through incentives and family outreach. By fostering self-discipline and emotional strength, we equip students with the tools to navigate life's challenges with integrity. And finally, Whataburger Feeding Student Success Food Pantry, where we're serving with compassion. Alice ISD continues to support our community by addressing food insecurity with dignity and care. This year alone, we have helped 298 families. Why it matters. Improved academics. Students learn best when their basic needs are met. Better attendance. Hunger should never be a barrier to education. Holistic student support. Compassion and service go hand in hand to build a stronger community. At Alice ISD, service is not just what we do, it's who we are. And through acts of character, we are shaping students who will lead with kindness, responsibility, and resilience. And now I'd like to introduce our Executive Director of Human Resources, Ms. R.
Good evening, school board members, school board president, Dr. the number of teacher vacancies. We started with a good number of vacancies, way over 35 to 40 vacancies, teacher vacancies. That was our number one goal, to reduce it to 0. We almost got there with the help of each other and with the help of our awesome administrators. We were able to bring it to 1 vacancy, teacher vacancy at Alice ISD, which is over at Science Elementary, special ed teacher vacancy. Our students need teachers. Why? Because nobody else can do the job as a teacher. We need certified teachers. Every student deserves a certified teacher. So even the teachers that are not certified, I'm constantly meeting with them to make sure they are on track. Our admins also have a list, they meet with them, also making sure they are on track to get themselves certified. Because that's our goal. Every student deserves a certified teacher. How did we do also? We also went to job fairs. I attended some job fairs, which is at Texas A&M Kingsville and Texas A&M Corpus Christi. As soon as I got back, every afternoon, and I tell you, I would sell it and pitch it as I was over there, got everybody on the list that were coming in, and as soon as I got back to the central, I gave the list to each and every one of our HR specialists, divided it up, call them in. Let's call these people in, get them here, we'll be the first district to get them here. We also then reached out to our admins, gave them the list, brought those individuals in, we met with our teachers, our administrators interviewed them, and then they recommended who they were going to hire. So it was a team effort all the way around between HR and our admin. We also have for our spring, I scheduled 3 job fairs, which we will get it hard, do our best, and I'll be attending again Texas A&M Kingsville, Texas A&M Corpus Christi, and San Antonio. I added an extra one. This way, we can try to reduce that number, because we all know beginning of the year we should have a high number. So we would like to reduce it as soon as possible, so our students will have teachers right from the get-go. That's our goal. On teacher attendance, that's another service we provide. We provide this service on teacher attendance where, for example, we are always monitoring our teacher attendance, our admins see these reports. Our admins see these reports on a weekly basis, which is our weekly teacher absence report per campus, our monthly teacher absence report, and then our total individual teacher absence report per campus. What that means is every week they see how many teachers are absent, how many are monthly. For example, last year, first semester, we had a total of 1,973 days that teachers were absent, which cost our district $157,880. This year, first semester, teacher absences were 1,634 days, which cost our district $130,720, a difference of 339 days, saving us $27,160. I also extracted a data report beginning of the year, which automatically for every teacher that we have, why they were absent. Did they utilize last year how many authorized leaves? That's why they were out. Did they have personal leave? Did they use their sick leave? Or more for testing or workshops? Our administrators also get those reports, and not only do we meet with the campus administrators, but we met also with Coach Castellano, Mr. Pettis, so everybody's aware of how many times they were utilized for such thing as authorized, especially for authorized leave and testing workshops, because we want our teachers in our classrooms. One thing I do want to say thank you to each and every one of you. You all help and support us by bringing in these new HR initiatives. I wanted to come in and bring something new to our district, which was the frontline application system. Y'all approved it, and it is to help us run our day-to-day operational forms, allowing our district to efficiently manage annual contracts online, recruiting and hiring process, which everything will be now here at Central. We currently are going through our Region 2, And if all of y'all, some of y'all have helped other individuals through going through the region too, we all know that it's time consuming or sometimes that application may not go through. But now that it's with us in-house, we'll be able to help each and every individual. We'll be providing a link on our website where every applicant can click on the link and automatically it will come straight to us. Okay? Another thing I want to say thank you to each and every one of you was the biometrics. Why did we implement and want that biometrics? We wanted that biometrics in order so we can, it's called fingerprint recognition, that's what it is. But we wanted it for clocking in and clocking out. Not only for our auxiliary, but also for our admins and professionals. Why? Because it offers a higher level of authentication and above all, security. Security for our campuses and departments. We need that. We want that. Okay? We started in February the biometrics for our auxiliary staff, medical staff, and our professionals. And as of today, we started with our admins and professionals. We are very pleased, and this is something that we're all very proud of, is the TIA, the Teacher Incentive Allotment. The designations last year, our district had 19 teachers that were designated. That means they were given an amount of, a sum of money on top of their salary that was brought in from the state. For example, last year, the 19 teachers were brought in and given to each one total on all of them, $232,287. This year, and we're super excited, it went up. So good job to all our teachers, because now we have 29 teachers for a total of $377,602, which gives us a total of 48 teachers that are designated here at Alice ISD. And we're still going to go up, I guarantee you. We're doing our best. So our teachers are doing great. For example, teachers that were designated recognized, we have 14 of them. And they ranged, the amounts they received was between $3,000 and $9,000. Exemplary teachers, we have 28 of those teachers here at Alice ISD. They range between $6,000 and $18,000. And then we can say we have 6 master teachers. And I know next year we're going to have a lot more. And they receive between $12,000 and $32,000 on top of the salary that they receive from Alice ISD. So good job to each and every one of our teachers and our admins. This is a new item that is being brought in by our Director of Nurses. That's our Lisa Lozano. She's our Director of Nurses, and she brought in what is called the Pint-Sized Hero. What is the Pint-Sized Hero? It was created to raise awareness for the need of blood donors. Okay? Our seniors, at this time, if they qualify, they will receive a red cord that they may wear during graduation. I know the services that we provide is all sometimes monetary, time, items, but what a best way to give back and provide a service by donating blood to help others to save somebody's life. And our students are able to learn that all the way now with this program from the elementary levels. And we know they can't donate blood, but they can bring their guardians, a mom and dad, to help out. And then in return, they will win awards given by this program, which they can win t-shirts and other items for the donation of blood. So our kids are learning so many different things. But thank you to Ms. Lisa Lozano for bringing this in to Alice ISD. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Now I'd like to introduce Mr. CFO Troy Maria.
Greetings, board trustees, superintendent Dr. Trevino, and community members. My name is Troy Leal, and I'm the CFO for Alice ISD. Regarding character and service with the business office, I'm going to begin by talking about our 2024 bond. The 2024 bond election took place in January 2024 and is our financial commitment aimed at improving our schools' athletic facilities, ensuring that students have access to a high-quality, safe, and modern stadium. This bond reflects our commitment's dedication to fostering students' growth, school spirit, and overall well-being.
All projects should be complete and ready to use by May 2026. Character of the bond. Commitment to excellence. The bond aligns with our mission to provide top-tier facilities that match the dedication to our students, athletes, and staff. Service to the students. School spirit and community engagement. A modernized stadium fosters greater student involvement, pride, and attendance at school events. Opportunities for growth. The improved facilities open doors for scholarships, sportsmanship development, and leadership opportunities. Next, we'll proceed to strategic budgeting. Strategic budgeting is a proactive approach we use to manage our financial resources, ensuring that every dollar is allocated with purpose and efficiency. It reflects our commitment to responsible stewardship, transparency, and prioritization to student success. Character of strategic budgeting. Fiscal responsibility. Careful planning and allocation ensures that financial resources are used wisely to benefit students and staff. Equity and fairness. Budget decisions are made with the goal of providing equal opportunities for all students regardless of background. Vision-driven planning. Funding priorities align with long-term educational goals, ensuring continuous improvement and growth. Service to the students. Quality education and resources ensures that classrooms are equipped with up-to-date technology, materials, and curriculum enhancements. Support for programs and activities provides funding for extracurricular activities, arts, athletics, and academics. Financial stability for long-term success ensures that future generations of students continue to benefit from a well-managed budget. As of this month, our 2024 bond has accumulated $549,386.54 in interest, increasing our current fund balance to $20,639,897.51 as well. Equitable resource allocation. Equitable resource allocation ensures all our students have access to the tools, opportunities, and support they need to succeed regardless of their background or circumstances. By distributing resources based on student needs rather than uniform allocation, we create a fair and effective learning environment for all. Character of equitable resource allocation. Intentional planning. Funding decisions are driven by data, student demographics, and school performance to address disparities. Commitment to excellence. Every student deserves access to high-quality education, and equitable funding ensures that no one is left behind. Accountability and transparency. Stakeholders, including families and staff, are kept informed of how resources are allocated and the impact they have on student success. Service to students. Access to quality programs. Ensures all students, regardless of socioeconomic background, have access to advanced coursework, arts, athletics, and extracurricular activities. Targeted support services. Additional funding goes toward tutoring, special education, mental health resources, and intervention programs for struggling students. Empowering future success. Prepares students for college, careers, and lifelong learning by ensuring equal access to educational opportunities. Lastly, CCMR and attendance will positively impact our budget this year, as both have increased tremendously within the last 2 years. And lastly, the 3% raise and the 3% salary increase that was given this past year, along with an additional $75 contribution toward insurance totaling $375 per employee each month, represents a strategic investment in our educators. This decision acknowledges their decision and prioritizes their well-being. By offering competitive compensation and benefits, we reinforce our commitment to retaining and attracting top teaching talent, which directly contributes to the continued success and growth of our students. That is it in full. Next, we have our Child Nutrition Director, Mr. Juan Salinas.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Juan Salinas, and I'm the Director of Child Nutrition. And today I'll be sharing with building service and character has been that we as a district have decided to go into self-operation transition, in the first time in a long time, right? And this allows and shows our commitment to serving our students and community, because it gives us direct control over our menu choices. It allows us to provide higher quality meals for our students, and it ensures that every dollar we earn goes directly back into benefiting our students and our stakeholders. I know this decision is not easy. It's not easy to be self-op after it's been a while. But because we did it because we envision a phenomenal food service program that puts our students and stakeholders first. And it's not easy, but we work at it every single day. Additionally, right, to support our self-operation transition, we also equip our central office staff with industry training that allows us to better serve our students and our staff. Some examples of this is we have MegaCon coming up, and that's a conference that we're excited to go and learn from. And also Texas Association of School Nutrition is a conference that we are excited to attend. And this helps us stay ahead of industry trends, ensure that we're meeting all compliance requirements, and it helps us stay ahead of equipment advancements that are happening and best practices for our food service department. Additionally, every week, bi-weekly, we have district-wide manager and assistant manager meetings where I personally meet in our central office, meet with every manager and assistant manager, and we talk about what challenges campuses might be facing, and we ensure that we're aligning our team's goals. So the discussions are a way to stay proactive in making meaningful improvements to our department, and it allows us to provide clear information to our managers and actionable steps every single time we meet. And this directly enhances our service to our students, right? I really ask them to provide feedback, and I'm definitely really proud of the feedback that they do provide. Part of what's come in these meetings is we've had meatloaf be put on the menu because secretaries are requesting, hey, we want to add these menu items. We want to see this variety into the menu. So we've added meatloaf, we've added enchiladas to the secondary menu, and that's happening next week, if I'm not mistaken. And then we're already talking about April and how we want to see Asian-inspired meals. So that's something that I will be working on this week with our managers. Finally, as far as service, right, we have student surveys. We know that we want to serve, we're here because of the students, we're here for the students, and our job is to actively listen and make meaningful adjustments based on student feedback. We want student engagement and participation, and so far, we've gone to student and parent roundtables, and I want to see we have another round coming up this month as well. So I'm looking forward to that. We have obviously feedback from cafeteria visits, from talking to the students directly, and then from hearing from staff, our teachers, as well, principals, and our parents. And moving forward, we're also working on incorporating online data collection through online surveys. Okay. Moving forward, we have character, right? A big part of ensuring that all of our department is pushing the right way is we've created the Child Nutrition Program Employee Committee. And this encourages inclusivity, trust, and collaborative workplace culture, right? It provides every campus an option to have a worker raise their hand and say, hey, I want to represent the staff in my kitchen, I want to represent the interests of my students. Our first meeting is actually happening in March. It took me a while to gather everybody, but it and allows them to continue sharing this feedback and allows us to make these improvements. And then we have our Campus Employee of the Year. So this year we have decided to recognize those who go above and beyond. Each campus now has an Employee of the Year instead of one Employee of the Year that was from last year. So this falls in line with the district and what we're doing and Dr. Dorino is doing in each principal student at their campus. Because we know that at every school there's someone that's making a difference in our students' lives. Finally, I want to thank the board and the community and the superintendent for pushing our department to be more or to become self-sustaining through self-operation. And I want to thank our office staff, managers, assistant managers, and food service specialists. Year to date, we have served 795,653 meals, and we are hoping and proud to continue serving more. With that said, again, my name is Juan. I appreciate your time, and next I welcome my colleague and medical director of Fine Arts. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Stevens. Mr. President, Board President, representatives from the schools, board trustees, distinguished guests, audience, Mr. Pettis, Director of Fine Arts, and thank you for allowing me to speak once again for the Department of Fine Arts and your service and character. Alice ISD offers numerous programs for our students in the following areas: art, choir, dance, cheer, theater, mariachi, and band. Now, how does fine arts and the connection to service and character come together? All our fine arts programs build in the area of service through leadership and responsibility, community engagement, performance opportunities, teamwork, and support. Also, you will find all our fine arts programs contribute to our pillars of success for Alice ISD in the area of character development through discipline and skill, respect for tradition, support of our academic community, and confidence building through public performances. Now, here are some examples of contributions for service and character from our fine arts department. We have our choral program performing in numerous community events, such as carrying throughout the city during our Christmas season, as well as school events that include our Veterans Day ceremony. Our mariachi program is performed at the Women Education Conference held in Corpus Christi this week, as well as performing at numerous community venues throughout our city. And our that has did specific request our Alice High School mariachi to perform this wonderful event. We all offer support of numerous campus activities through sporting events, send-offs, and concerts. And today I was going to share a fun fact. There is what we call a yell leader. And this yell leader are leaders that cheer, they motivate, they pump up, they are also about building character, motivating others, and encouragement. And there are 4 U.S. presidents that are considered yell leaders, which are FDR, President Eisenhower, President Reagan, and President Bush. All our Alice Fine Arts students exhibit many strengths in the area of leadership, character, mentorship, respect, and are a huge support system for our school district and community. Success breeds success, and we know that through all of our programs perform at the highest level of the biggest stage of state competitions. And I want to thank you, school board, Dr. Leo, for supporting all of our programs in the area of fine arts. We truly appreciate you. Alice ISD, always helping all our students shine. Go Coyotes. And at this time, I'd like to call to the podium my colleague, Mr. Michael Mendoza, for service and maintenance and operations.
Good evening, Mr. President, Dr. Dorino, Board Trustees, and audience. I'm here to talk to you about should minimize potential cleaning issues. All new ADA compliant stalls, faucets, sinks, water, and wall tile, and to include a new ceiling. Then we have new window wrap for our campuses, installed at our campus in order to enhance safety by reinforcing glass windows and doors. And last but not least, our auxiliary field upgrade to saw that we implemented during this summer season.
Good evening, board members, Dr. Trevino, and audience. I'm Dr. Alma Garcia. I'm the Executive Director for Federal Programs and Compliance, and I will be continuing with our information on the pillars of success, service, and character. Last year, a second grade swim program began. Second grade students from each elementary campus traveled to the natatorium once a week to take swimming lessons from a qualified swim instructor. Through federal funds, any student that's in need is provided with swimming suits, swimming shoes, and towels so that they may participate as all students do. Alice ISD is serving our students by ensuring that they gain the life skill of swimming. Family and community engagement and healthcare. A spring conference is held where parents can attend and hear information through breakout sessions on topics that are important to the success of their students. This year, over 265 people who attended were provided a free breakfast, free lunch, and free childcare, along with a great keynote speaker, and this year was Dr. Esperanza Zendejas from the Education Service Center 2, who spoke on the importance of parent engagement and student resilience. As a result of the conference, we are modeling the pillars of academics, leadership, character, and service through bringing in local vendors and presenters. Our plans are to make this conference even bigger in the coming years. Military-connected students and families. Students who have a parent who is active in a branch of the military or a parent who is a former member of a military branch are identified at the beginning of each school year. At this time, Alice ISD has 125 students enrolled who are military connected. The district conducts a number of activities to honor the special sacrifice that these students and families make. In the spring, the district celebrates Purple Up Day. We encourage students and staff to wear purple in honor of these students. These celebrations model the district's service to our parents who have given of themselves. The district plans on applying for a Purple Star designation, which is a very special recognition from TEA, this spring. Grants. The district has increased the number of grants awarded by the federal and state government. Alice ISD has received over $10,496,471 in funds this year alone. With these grants, Alice ISD is able to provide quality instructional materials, quality staff development, and supplemental highly qualified staff. The district continues to seek out grants that will benefit our students and our district. Support for emergent bilingual students. Alice ISD has approximately 118 students who are coded as emergent bilingual. With the addition of a new program, Summit K-12 English Proficiency Program, these students are provided with an added resource to help build their English proficiency skills. The program builds student confidence in reading, writing, listening, speaking, and thinking in English. Parents also are given an opportunity to learn with their students through at-home family licenses. Students are experiencing growth in their English language proficiency skills. Additionally, we had 100% of our emergent bilingual seniors who received their CCMR point in January of 2025. Alice ISD hopes to increase our students' English proficiency growth this year even more and be a model district for EB students. In closing, you can see that Alice ISD is focused on the 4 pillars of success: academics, leadership, service, and character, and have many initiatives to put the pillars on the forefront. Alice ISD is the place to be because it starts with me. Go Coyotes!
Thank you, Team T. I don't have any questions. I know it was a lot of information. Thank you. I'm very impressed. Thank you. We have Deanna Vasquez up really quick to do a presentation on our Student Services Department. Ms. Vasquez?
Yes, good evening, members of the board, Dr. Trevino, members of the audience. I bring to you tonight the Student Services update for March. First thing I do love to talk to you about is our attendance. Our attendance continues to strive. We have that steady increase. If you look at February's campus attendance, I do include last year's with this school year's. You're going to see at the Alice High School, they were at 88.66% last school year. This year, they're at 90.35%. That was a 1.69% increase. At William Adams Middle School last year, they were at 90.65%. You will see that they ended at 92.47%, giving again that 1.82% increase. For Newnan Elementary, it was at 93.48% last school year. This year, they're at 94.08%. It's a 0.60% increase, but any small gain is still a win for us. For Science Elementary, 93.42% last school year, 94.79% this school year at a 1.37% increase. At Charlotte, 94.23% increase last school year. This year, 95.03% at a 0.80% increase. And in DeVos Elementary, that 92.33% last school year. This school year at a 94.59%. That was a 2.26% increase. For the district, last school year, we ended at 91.34%. This school year at 92.84%, giving us that 1.50% increase for the month of February. Now, our campuses do continue to do the attendance incentives, so I kind of included something that they just did recently. They took some of the kids to Urban Air. We had, I believe there was Unit WAMS and Science, and they're continuing to promote these things, and so this is what's bringing our kids to school every day, because they don't have those opportunities to attend, and with this being an incentive, they want to be here to be able to go. Our monthly attendance revenue loss analysis. Last year in February, we were already at a loss at $1,267,284.50. This year, at the end of February, we're at $974,442.56, giving us a monthly savings in February of $292,841.94. So we're continuing to save in that attendance. I do want to bring to you, we have started the we haven't started, but we are going to go live April 1st for the 25-26 student registration. We will go live online on April 1st. That's going to give families the opportunity to go online and start registering their students for next school year. We have already posted flyers on social media to start spreading the word. We are actively promoting to increase our enrollment. We have done the renewal out-of-zone transfer forms. We sent those out along with our out-of-district transfer forms for next year. I am getting back a bunch coming in for this next school year, so we do know a lot of these students are continuing to continue with Alice ISD. Now, I wanted to give you kind of where our enrollment trends were in the past 3 years. If you look at 22-23, at the end of the year, we were at 4,498 students. We did on out-of-district transfers. These are our students that do not belong to Alice ISD, but they're outside the Alice transfers. And in this school year, as of March 7th, we are at 4,320 with 66 out-of-district transfers. I do want to say that we are continuing to promote the many opportunities that LSIZ does have to offer here, including, and I keep stressing, our CT classes that give those students those certifications, and even those college courses that allow our students to get an associate's degree before they graduate. Now, for this next slide, I do want to commend the high school counselors, Dr. Kabala and Christina Rubalcaba. They've been working really, really hard to make sure that our students have that higher education. And so I want to bring to you tonight, we've had 203 students, senior students who have applied for college, and 198 of those have been accepted. Yes, sir. They've been working really, really hard at high school. Very, very good. The next thing we want to bring to you is the student scholarship applications. Currently, we have 34 students who have applied for the merit scholarships and 76 for the national scholarships. We have been trying to push those national scholarships because we do know it's a financial burden for the students. I mean, besides them applying for the college and merit, yes, it does go with the university, but financially it only covers so much. You still got the board, you got the tuition costs, and so we're hoping that this is going to help them provide those extra costs and help those families know that there is more affordable ways for them to attend college and actually give those students a dream that they want to go to those colleges. Because I want to say I have 2 students right now at the high school that have gotten accepted full ride scholarships. One of them to Baylor University, the student did accept, and one to the University of Chicago. So we do have 2. And that's it. Any questions?
Do we have any questions for Mr. Vietnam regarding the budget revenues or the quarterly investment report? And I know, Mr. Johnson, do you have anything else that you want to add to your facilities update? Mike, do you want to add anything? On the fields? On the fields, did you want to add anything?
I was informed today by Public Works Director who up there that no watering, so that's at all our fields, auxiliary, baseball, softball. So Eddie was instructed to turn out the sprinkler system to the public. So with that being said, the process in order to get our auxiliary field up and going, we were planning on irrigating that field and applying iron, fertilizer, plant control, and weed control application. And I talked about doing the only thing, and I guess Mr. Herman can, back in the oil field days, they had a truck, a tanker truck that would basically go out and spray that field. So I'm getting cost for that, and if it does come to that. But as far as right now, we're zero. We can
Thank you, sir. But thank you for having a plan. We have to have a plan, please, so I appreciate you already looking into that. Thank you. Any questions for Mr. Bettis or Coach Castellano regarding fine arts or athletics? If not, then that's it for presentations, Mr. Bettis. Just for the record, I would like to publicly thank the Wiley Ranch for providing a $20,000 donation to our mariachi program and all that supported the federal programs department during that conference. The action item is consideration and possible action of offer to purchase tax sale property, suit, hashtag 09-03-14690-B.
Motion by Ms. Perez, is there a second? Second by Mr. Molina. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Yes, 8B, consideration and possible action of offer to purchase tax sale property, suit hashtag 04-02-13178-B.
We have a motion by Mr. Molina, is there a second? That was second by Mr. Zamora. Any discussion? All in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. We're going to move on to item 9, close the executive session for a meeting called in accordance with all provisions set forth in Texas Government Code 98, Texas Government Code Section 551, 074, personal matters, 981, resolution acceptance of approval of new hires, 982, presentation acceptance of approval of retirements, 983, presentation acceptance of approval of resignations, 984, personnel update regarding investigations to hire retirees and resignations, 9B, Texas Government Code Section 551, 074, legal matters, board attorney advice, 551, 074, personnel. So it is now 8:09, and we will be in executive session. So it is 9:29 p.m. and we are back from executive session. We're going to move on to item number 11A. Consider, I think it was just information. We're going to move on to item 11B. Consider possible action resignations. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say the wrong one? It's the resignations. I'm sorry, it is retirements. Item 11B, consider possible action of retirements. All this.
I move that we exempt from the retirement of Dr. Garcia and discuss the closed session.
So a motion by Mr. Molina, is there a second? Second by Mr. Aguiano. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We'll go on to item C, consider possible action of resignations.